with all 3 points. The fans are happy with that performance, and of course it really gets them going with regards to chasing down Orlando Pirates in terms of the Betway Premiership standings. So that is how things have gone. If you are just joining us, it is a 2-0 in favour of Mamelodi Sundowns today in Pretoria against Orbit College. Yeah, it's been a thoroughly entertaining game, and of course, I've been joined by Stanton Fredericks as well as Mohani Kumari throughout. But like Sundowns, we pulled out the checkbook and we said, you know what, we're going big. We're going big. We've got Solomon Kalou, who joins us now. Of course, a man who is a Premier League winner, former Chelsea man, of course, and one of the stars of the Cote d'Ivoire golden generation. Solomon, how did you enjoy it today?
Well, it's really fun. It's my first game, my first PSL game, so I was very excited to see that, and beautiful football. Sundown played very well today. I thought they didn't force that much. They could have scored more goals, but it was very nice to see the game.
The one thing that Sundowns is known for is bringing in a lot of international stars. I don't know if there's someone who had a chat with you and says, Solomon, you're still looking in good shape. Maybe.
And also, I seen him bring his boots in studio at the AFCON. So, is there something we need to know?
I mean, those kids are too fast now. They are very fast, strong, so it's very difficult. I mean, now I haven't played for a long time, but it was very nice to see them, to see what the game, and you can see that the South Africa League is very competitive and with very good players. Now I understand why the Bafana is doing so well in the past couple of years, because the league is very strong.
Yeah, you know what we have now? We've got something special. Of course, we brought South African football royalty in Itopi Motsepe, who's here to hand over a jersey to Solomon Kalou. And yeah, great moment for him there.
Choppy is a contract there, Choppy.
It's just a small token of appreciation, just to say thank you very much to have a global superstar, an African superstar like Solomon to come here and just share his experiences with us as a club. But also it's wonderful to start the year. Solomon, you might want to see at the back. We have something for you there, you see.
Let's have a look there. Oh man, I love that.
I might wear the boot back and come back for some training. And I continue as well. We're coming back.
Yeah. Wonderful. Thank you so much.
But Toby, before you go, I mean, when you speak of building an international brand, like Mamelodi Sundowns, it's always nice to have visitors like this that have that prestige and continue to show that Sundowns is one of the biggest brands when you speak of the game of football.
Oh no, well, thank you very much. And we try in our own humble way to make sure that we can portray South African football and the South African style as much as we can. We're a proudly African football club, and when we have an opportunity to have a hero like Solomon on our home ground, we want to celebrate him as well, because he made so many South Africans also believe with how he played football, and so many Africans believe, and we want to do the same with how we play every other day. So it's a wonderful opportunity, and I want to take this opportunity as well just to wish all football fans, all SuperSport subscribers a wonderful new year. It's going to be an exciting season, and hopefully Solomon will be back at the end of the season to see one of the teams lift the trophy.
Before I let you go, I know we're kind of ambushing you a little bit, but the fans are singing right now. They're happy. They want that big charge for this second half of the season. How happy are you just to make these people of Mamelodi happy and fully behind this team?
Football is the gift that we have the blessing to be able to give. When Stanton and Bongani were players, they were doing the same thing, making people happy with how they play football. Solomon was the same. And at this football club, that's our privilege. That's what we want to be able to do. So, to see them singing and dancing like this, doing the Hakamoto Rovisi, it's what makes us want to come back to the stadium more and more. And, we want to make them as proud of us as we are to be part of the Yellow Nation. Like I said, it's going to be an exciting season, and hopefully they're the ones smiling at the end.
No, thank you very much. I'm enjoying this conversation, but hey, the party's there, man. We really appreciate your time. Thank you. Bongani, just to reflect on this, I mean, it's always special, when we see great performances like this. And of course, when you have Solomon, who will be in studio tomorrow and having lots of fun with us on the SuperSport. But when you see these specific moments, it speaks of African football and the uniqueness of this game.
Yeah, uniqueness and unity, and these fans have enjoyed a lot of joy. These players have brought a lot of joy to these fans, and a lot of quality unity as well. So it's always good to see, after Sundowns fixture, win, lose or draw, that engagement and that sort of togetherness that the club has, from players to the crowd to the fans, because the fans make the game. So it's so important that as players we appreciate the fans, that they come out midweek, weekend, and put on a good show that they can enjoy and ultimately go home and tell stories about.
You know what? I think the new signing wants to go and sing and dance and show them the flag. So you know what, Solomon? I'm not going to keep you here the whole time. I just want to see that jersey again one last time. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah. That's going to trend on social media. I'm going to love that. Solomon, thank you very much for your time, brother.
I will be happy with this. When you will see me with the color of Mamelodi, you will be really happy to see that.
Yeah, of course, we'll see Agatiene played for Mamelodi Sundowns, and a man that he knows quite well as an Ivorian, Solomon Kalou, joining us there just to have a bit of fun here at Loftus Castle. So, yeah, what a contest, what a start to the second half of the Betway Premiership season. Sundowns treating us to something special, and of course, this was the opening goal that really broke the back of Auburn College.
Special indeed, and after seeing the replay, you notice that Saleh, he done the overhead kick with his weaker foot, with the right foot, Bongani. So that just shows you the quality of the man. He had an opportunity today. Yes, Santos has been signed, Rosinho's been signed. He's seen less minutes here. He's got an opportunity this evening, and he made the most of it.
Just goes to show how you can't take your talent for granted, your ability for granted. When there's competition within a side, you have to have the other side, which is absolute hard work, the non-pretty side, and he created his own chance. Fantastic.
And that's the one thing that Coach Miguel Cardoso spoke about before the game. As we see the second goal, he said, everyone needs to know that the jersey does not belong to you. You have to fight for it.
And a perfect start to the evening for the striker. That's a dream start. You get a chance to come on, you score a goal. But for me, the evening was stolen by the youngster Sabia at left back. One touch, a brilliant cross, a solid performance. And Bongani as a defender, you got to just be happy for the man and understand the quality that we witnessed here this evening from Sabia.
Personally, I'd love to play against him. I mean, he has so much athleticism and he's shown us both sides, defensive side and obviously the quality to deliver a ball into the box. This is the one occasion where Auburn really should have been on the score sheet. You have to put those away. I mean, we're not going to talk about in terms of, the disparity in terms of quality, but in terms of football opportunities, they do not come any better than that for a top striker, especially a man that size. And if they're going to survive in this league, those have to go in. Even though they would have been at 2-1, whatever the scoreline, take those opportunities, get used to that.
Yeah, you have to take your chances in those big moments, and they'll be frustrated with that. But that was almost the third goal. Sundowns would have been a nice icing on the cake.
Yeah, indeed, and the quality of Santos here. He never rushed it. He had a touch, looked up, knew he had to pull it back. Rosinho with a bit of a heavy touch, not the easiest of things. Goalkeeper done extremely well to close down the angle, and Rama, the experienced Rama, they're clearing the danger of the line.
Yeah, we talked about experience. That's exactly what it looks like. You need to be at the right place at the right time, and if Auburn are going to survive again, more players need to be at the right place at the right time.
Yeah, and that's how things have gone. Sundowns pretty much dominated from start to finish. Auburn College will be disappointed, Stanton, that they didn't even have a shot on target in this game. And when you want to get something from games, you've got to be testing the keepers.
Yeah, I'm going to lean on the possession stats there. I think Sundowns controlled it from the start, but they knew that they needed to go wide, and that's exactly what they've done, and they found joy down the flanks.
Yeah, some of the upcoming fixtures. We've got the big one tomorrow between Kaiser Chiefs and Golden Arrows, Kuguni United taking on Stellenbosch, and then TS Galaxy around things up against the Marumo Gallants on Wednesday evening. Well, Sundowns fans, no doubt, will want to take a picture of that particular log at the moment as they lead Orlando Pirates. But the big difference there is the fact that they have played 2 games more than the Coast. But it is quite tight in that top 5, top 6. And if you go to the bottom, well, Auburn College, they'll be disappointed. They didn't add to those 13 points that they already have. And they'll want to make sure that potentially they can keep moving up. But it will be a tough finish to the season. How important do they need to start going now, Stanton?
Yeah, it's very important. 15 games, you're halfway through your fixtures for the season. You managed to get 13 points. If you double that, you're going to be in danger. So points need to come quick and fast. They need to lean onto their home games and possibly get the points at home there, Bongani.
very, very important, I think. To give yourself any sort of fighting chance. Spot on. The one name that sticks out for me is Stellenbosch. Obviously, there's been a change in coaching in the coaching department. They've got a massive game against Kukune. They can get a result there somehow, some way. That will be a massive boost, especially for the new coach that's in charge of it.
Well, if this energy does continue with regards to the Betway Premiership, it is going to be a blockbuster second half of the season. I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure the gentlemen are, as well as all of you at home. Thank you to Stanton Fredericks. Thank you to Bongani Kumalo. Thank you to all of you who have tuned in tonight. It's been a beautiful one, especially for Mamelodi Sundowns.